YouTube, how we doing, family? It's your boy, yo! And this is another episode of the Ballpark Show. I go through every MLB game every day and try and narrow it down to the plays that I personally see the most value in. Today's Saturday, August 30th. I have 3 games and 4 props at the end, so stick around. I do this every day for free, so please leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and let me know your favorite game in the comment section below. Without further ado, let me get into today's recap. Recapping yesterday, we cashed our highlighted play of the day. We took the Pittsburgh Pirates on the money line in Boston against the Boston Red Sox. This one worked out perfectly. Boston led 2-0 going into the 6th, but the Pirates offense showed up in a big way. 2 doubles by Tommy Pham and McCutchen got us the lead. They were able to win it and cover the run line. Final score was 4-2 Pirates. I can't say it was the best day overall, 1-2, but it was nice to get back in the win column with the highlighted. 2-0 on our props as well. O'Neill and Seager didn't have action. 19 and 22 on all highlighted plays in August. I've got 2 today, so let's sweep it and close out the month strong. Without further ado, let me get into today's games. In our first matchup, we have the Pittsburgh Pirates in Boston taking on the Boston Red Sox. Red Sox are minus 181 on the money line, and the total is 9 runs. On the mound, we have Johan Oviedo going for Pittsburgh, and we have Dustin May going for Boston. Oviedo's been injured for most of 2025, but I would still consider this a mismatch in his favor. He's got great velocity and strikeout stuff. His only real issue is the walk. Dustin May's been getting hit. 5.0 expected ERA. Looking at his numbers, I can't say he does anything particularly well. Low strikeouts, low ground ball rate, and a high walk rate. It's a recipe for disaster. Boston does have the slight bullpen advantage, but I can't say the same for their offense. Over the last 30 days, the Red Sox bats ranked just 17th, virtually the same as the Pirates at 18th. I like the way the Pirates are playing. I feel like they've been competitive at really good prices. If you're giving me the significantly better starting pitcher and a viable lineup at plus money, I have to take it. We're taking the Pirates on the money line. You can find it for plus 149 odds as our first selection. Let's move. In our next matchup, we have the LA Angels in Houston taking on the Houston Astros. Astros are minus 157 on the money line, and the total is 9 runs. On the mound, we have Kyle Hendricks going for LA, and we have Spencer Arrighetti going for Houston. Personally, I'm not a fan of either of these starting pitchers. Both have above 5.0 ERAs. Hendricks has a better expected numbers, but he's also facing the Astros lineup. Tougher ask. Neither of these teams have scored many runs over the last 30 days, but I think we see a higher scoring affair tonight. Looking at the head-to-head numbers, almost everyone has above a 1.0 OPS. They should be teeing off from start to finish. The Angels really have the worst bullpen in the league, so if their offense can give me 2, maybe 3 runs, we're getting over this total. I lean towards Houston on the run line, especially with Yordan back in the lineup, but we're taking the Angels and Astros over 9 runs as our first highlighted selection. Let's move. In our last and final matchup, we have the Seattle Mariners in Cleveland taking on the Cleveland Guardians. Mariners are minus 144 on the money line, and the total is 7.5 runs. On the mound, we have Logan Gilbert going for Seattle, and we have Gavin Williams going for Cleveland. This might look like a decent pitching matchup on paper, but I definitely give the edge to Logan Gilbert. 2.9 expected ERA, he basically does everything better than Gavin Williams. More strikeouts, way less walks, and he has control with velocity. Williams has a 4.4 expected and the worst lineup in the league over the last 30 days behind him. I like the Guardians. Traditionally, they're a solid team from behind the plate, but that has not been the case recently. The Mariners scored 25 more runs in August alone. Love the addition of Eugenio Suarez. They look like a new team. I think they easily beat up on the Guardians. I do expect Cleveland's offense to wake up at some point, but against Gilbert and the Mariners bullpen, that's a tall order. We're taking the Mariners on the run line. You can find it for plus 120 odds as our second highlighted selection. All right, guys, let me get into these props. 4 for today. Let's keep the momentum rolling. First, we're taking George Springer of the Toronto Blue Jays to get 2 or more bases. I swear, this guy takes 6 days a week off and hits a home run on the 7th every time. 1.0 OPS against Priester. It's about time he gets hit. Next, we're taking Jesus Sanchez of the Houston Astros to get 1 run or RBI. He's faced Hendricks 7 times in his career, 4.29 average with a 1.5 OPS. He's making a ton of hard contact. I think he gets on the board. Next, we're staying in Houston. We're taking Zach Neto of the LA Angels to get 2 or more bases. He's had a lot of success, including a home run against Arrighetti. Last but definitely not least, we're taking Vinny Pasquantino of the Kansas City Royals to get 1 run or RBI. Love his placement in the lineup, and he has a 2.3 OPS against Flaherty. Lock it in. And that's going to conclude today's video. Thank you so much for tuning in, guys. 19 and 22 on all highlighted plays in August. A lot of plus money in the mix, so I think we'll break even this month. Let's go 2-0, and we'll be in a lot better shape tomorrow. I'll recap the season as a whole on Monday as well, so stay tuned. I appreciate the support so much. I do this every day for free, so please leave a like and subscribe to the channel. It's your boy, yo! And until the next one, I'm going to catch y'all. Peace.